Hey guys, Andrew here, bringing you another Plays deck. Today's deck features Stallob, the lifesquasher. Back in the TCG, he was a mana 6k double breaker with the ability that when he is destroyed, he destroys all creatures on the board. At 8 mana, he was just a bit too slow to be considered in really any decks, as at that point, why not just play a strong boss monster? Not to mention that Stallob's effect doesn't do anything the turn he's played. However, at 6 mana, at which he is currently in Plays, he's a lot more viable. Getting Stallob out earlier is a huge bonus, as you can really just start swinging with him. You put your opponent in this really awkward situation where if you kill Stallob, he essentially passes the turn, and it's your turn again, free to develop onto an empty board. Stallob also has this pseudo-blocker ability, as his presence can stop some big creatures like bolmeteuses from attacking, as you can swing Stallob into bolmeteuses the turn after to kill it along with everything else. Now, I've tested a bunch of different versions, so you'll see a lot of different lists in the upcoming clips, but came to the conclusion that this was my favorite list, running the Astral Reef engine along with some additional draw in Aqua Focus and Emergency Typhoon. Also included 4 Propeller Mutant as a great aggressive attacker, as remember this deck does play out somewhat like a rush deck. 4 Stallob and 1 copy of Dark Soul Creation to manually activate your Stallob if your opponent doesn't. And also 4 copies of Terra Pit and 4 copies of Folio as our trade, along with some discard proof in 4 copies of Terra Dragon Archidelucerna. Alright, on to the clips. One crazy combo with Emergency Typhoon and Terra Dragon Archidelucerna is the ability to drop down a 3 Delucerna when your opponent breaks into an Emergency Typhoon, since technically it's still on their turn. And Terra Dragon reads, whenever this card is discarded on your opponent's turn, you may put it into the battle zone instead. And when that happens, it's almost game winning, especially if it happens early on into the game. No one likes to play against this card. Top decking the whole game is straight up one of the most frustrating things about this game. However, playing cards like Terra Dragon will make your opponent think twice about playing their discard cards. Even simply charging a Delucerna on turn 1 strikes fear into your opponent. I've had games where your opponent won't play any discard cards once he's seen one, for the whole entire game. Seeing that my opponent plays a lot of discard cards, I decide to hold on to my Terra Dragons. And on turn 5, with cards in my hand, my opponent just can't wait to play out his pointer. But little does he know, he's walking right into my trap. Hands up if you've lost games to Lost Soul. You know, I already have my hand up. I mean, there is a reason why we have a saying, first Lost Soul wins. And that just makes it extra sweet when your opponent, thinking that he's got you, plays a Lost Soul and then bam, you whip out 2 Terra Dragons, giving you the game. Oh, such sweet revenge. Since the nerf, Bombazar players have been playing him just as a speed attacker to clear the board, as you don't automatically lose the game afterwards. Only they forget that there is an extra additional line of text printed on the card, which says you cannot activate shield triggers until your next turn. A little oversight, but when your opponent plays Bombazar on a full board, you're just asking for trouble. Finally, I'll leave you with a really back and forth game. And just about when you think I'm out of the game, an old friend comes and pays a visit. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the clips, and I'll see you all next time.